Hello again and welcome to the program. In our first story, Nana Sifat-Chum, a media practitioner in the UK I spoke earlier to, had given us an update on the Nayele Ametepe issue. You recall that Nayele Ametepe is in the center of a cocaine bust in the United Kingdom. She's in custody for bringing in 12.5 kilograms of cocaine, substances believed to be cocaine, to the United Kingdom. She was arrested at Heathrow. At her first hearing, she pleaded guilty. Her second hearing was supposed to have been today, but it was later postponed. I spoke earlier with Nana Sifat-Chum, who explained the circumstances surrounding this on the AM News. Take a listen. Sifa, we understand that the court date has been shifted from today to Tuesday, the 6th of January 2015. What do you know about that?
Yeah, that is true. I spoke with the court clerks and they confirmed that the case has been moved from today to tomorrow. At the instance of the solicitors of Ametepe, they couldn't give any further information because, according to them, it's normal for solicitors to come and plead for the movement of cases to later date. This can depend upon the health of the accused, among other factors. So they were not sure why the solicitors came to move the case from today to tomorrow. Anyway, there were some surprises among the Ghanaian populace here in the UK who were trying to troop to the court today to hear the case. Most journalists and friends that I spoke to today and yesterday said they were surprised because there were no listing. You know, the court has a listing of cases that are to be heard each day. But Ametepe's case was not found on the listing for Friday against today. But I'm believing and hoping that it will be on the listing today against tomorrow. Well, right. When I spoke also with the solicitors, Deputy and Henry solicitors in Middlesex, the clerk I spoke to said the client has not given them the permission to talk to any media personnel or any journalist, and therefore they cannot reveal the reason why they have asked or requested for movement of the day from today to tomorrow.
What we hear also is that she intends to change her plea from guilty to not guilty. What do you know about that?
I tried finding out. I asked this question, and an expert in law told me that might be too late for now. But anything can happen in London law, and they can expect or it can come on. But for the expert who I spoke to said that was too late for now.
Well, Sifat-Chum has now joined me via Skype from the United Kingdom. We can look at this matter over the next few minutes. Hearing of the case involving Ghanaian lady busted in the United Kingdom for smuggling 12.5 kilograms of cocaine has been postponed to Tuesday, 6th of January 2015. The case, which opened on November 27, 2014 in London, was moved to January 2015 to enable the prosecutor establish whether the substance that Nayele Ametepe was carrying was indeed cocaine. And you had my conversation with Nana Sifat-Chum, a man on the ground for us, on the AM News earlier today, where he explained that solicitors for the young lady had gone in to ask that the court date be shifted to today, and he explains that it's normal practice in law. In a bit, we should establish contact with him via Skype to bring us up to speed. I mean, now that it's mid-morning, find out what the reaction has been to this postponement and what some court officials have been telling him since our last conversation. We should do that in a bit. In the meantime, share your thoughts with me on any of the issues we are discussing this morning. This morning, here's what you should know. Besides the Nayele Ametepe issue or case, we're also looking at Kwakese, who goes back to court. Kwakese is a hip life artist here in Ghana. He's been in police custody for some time now, until recently when he was granted bail by a court in Kumasi. He was held for smoking substances believed to be marijuana at a pub somewhere in Kumasi, and he was given bail on health grounds. But don't forget the issues you're discussing. So besides Kwakese going back to court today for another round of hearing, we'll also look at a highway robbery in Kumasi, and then we'll come to the capital city and talk about the Convention People's Party's New Year message, where it has identified one of Ghana's biggest problems as being our loss of the can-do spirit, which is telling on our very development. CPP chairperson will join me in the studio in a bit. So let me know what you think about these issues we are about to discuss here on the program. Join us on TV, on Facebook, and on Twitter. I'll share your those thoughts you bring in with the rest of us here. In the meantime, we're fixing the problem via Skype with Sifa Chum, and then we'll have that conversation. So don't go away. Right, thanks for staying on here. We can now speak to Sifa over the telephone. If you just tune in, Sifa is our man on the ground for us in the United Kingdom as far as the hearing of the case involving Ghanaian lady who was busted in the United Kingdom for smuggling 12.5 kilograms of substances believed to be cocaine. Sifa? Hello, Sifa.
How are you?
So
I can hear you.
You were telling us that the fact that the court date had been changed had raised, some speculations amongst interested communities in the United Kingdom. Please go ahead with more.
Yeah, that is correct. And people are just speculating that because the date has been moved, or the case has been moved, it implies that the lady wants to change her plea from guilty to not guilty, and that perhaps she has realized that there is a need for her to tell everything that has to do with the case or the smuggling of the cocaine. People are also saying that she wants to mention names. She doesn't want to go to prison alone. And there's a whole lot of things that's going on here in the UK. I listened to radio this morning on Ghanaian radio stations, and that has been what people are just speculating. People are also wondering why there was some governmental intervention during her arrest. So all these are coming to play regarding the change in the case hearing.
But I also know that you have been speaking with some of the court officials. What did you gather from them?
Yeah, I have spoken with them, and I spoke with one of the clerks, Christine Deblin, and according to her, the movement of the case from today to tomorrow was at an instance of the solicitors. I asked why the solicitors came to do that, and she said she has no idea, but it is a norm. It's a norm. Solicitors can come and change the date as and when they want to, and some of the factors that may lead to the change of name, change of the timing or the date. One of them is perhaps the accused person may have her birthday, and I'm not saying that Ametepe's birthday is today or tomorrow, but the factors that may allow somebody to change or compel somebody to change a court hearing date are some of these factors. Some people don't want a court hearing on their birthday. Others may be on medical grounds. And others may also be that perhaps solicitors have very superior or paramount cases elsewhere, and they will play with the court for change of date and stuff like that.
Very well. I think we can listen to that soundbite, and then we'll come back to you.
That's fine.
Well, let's listen to that, and then we'll come back to the telephone.
Can you check for me whether it is confirmed that the case has been moved from Monday to Tuesday.
That's on the 6th of January.
On the 6th of January.
6th.
But initially it was on the 5th. Can you tell me?
It's been moved to the 6th. Solicitors asked.
Say again?
The solicitors asked for it to be removed from the 5th to the 6th.
And no reason given?
No.
Okay. All right. Who's speaking?
My name is Christine.
Christine. Okay. Thank you very much, Christine.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Also, that's the court official Sifa Chum spoke with earlier. Now, Sifa, you were going on about something.
Yeah, I was also trying to talk about the phone call that I made to the officers of the solicitors, Destiny Henry, who are located in the Middlesex part of London. What they are saying is that they have no permission from their clients to talk to me on this regard, in this regard. And then later in the day, I think about an hour or two ago, I called them and they asked me to wait, and they are gathering something. Perhaps they might have had the go ahead from their client. I don't know, but I'm still waiting for their call.
Very well.
And then we can look at what it holds for us.
Well, now, following this case and speaking to the people who matter, what is the possibility of Nayele Ametepe changing her plea from guilty to not guilty?
Well, experts in law here in the UK say it's a norm. You can do that. But another one that I spoke to also quickly added that it is too late for now. And what they are thinking is that if that is the case, that is why they have moved the hearing from today to tomorrow, then there might be some interaction, a consensus meeting between the prosecutors, the judge, and the solicitors and the client, so that they can arrange to do this. Otherwise, if they are going to court today or tomorrow to do that, that might be too late for now.
And I will leave it here for now. We'll continue this conversation when a hearing starts tomorrow, Tuesday, January 6, 2014. Thank you very much for your time, Sifa. Sifa Chum joined us from the United Kingdom, where he's following closely the Nayele Ametepe case in the United Kingdom. Remember that this Ghanaian lady was busted in the United Kingdom for smuggling substances believed to be cocaine with a weight of 12.5 kilograms. Well, I think that's it. So away from that.